Hello and welcome back to St. Chan. I'm Liam Whyte.
I'm Jamie Allan.
So, how's the week been for you, mate?
Week's been great.
Football's obviously the most positive thing to take away from this week.
It is. Aye.
Big 7-0.
7-0 last night for the Liverpool.
Yep, and for me as well, Aberdeen beat Hibs away, It's been rosy.
Right.
How did Rangers get on?
It's besides the point. But anyway, Liverpool 7-0.
Managed to change the subject quickly.
But not a good week. Good week, aye. Busy, but good week.
Is it?
Aye.
As always.
Aye.
Tell you what, I've now got a busier time. Well, obviously you don't know because you're not part of college or anything, but I've realised what taking on extra responsibilities and how long it makes things, how much it drags out your week. Because I'm doing a thing called Codebase now. Have you ever heard of the company?
No.
Well, basically, it's a company that's main offices, I think, are set up in Edinburgh.
Right.
And they've leased certain old buildings from, opposite the Colony Exchange beside the library. They've rented out that building, and it's basically like a company where they do networking and computer things and people getting connected with everyone.
Right.
And I sort of inadvertently, accidentally signed up to be an ambassador almost for this. Reason being was, at the end of the summer, right, so last summer gone, just before we left college, one of my friends said to me, "Oh, there's a thing happening called Codebase. Are you interested to get involved in the subscribe?" And I went, I'll go to a meeting, I'll see what it's like, sort of thing. I'm not sure if it'll be my kind of thing, but I'll see whatever. Anyway, the day came for the first meeting, and Ewan had asked me to go to the pub, so I thought I'll go to the pub, to be honest with you. So I did that. Then last Tuesday I got a phone call saying, "Oh yeah, no, you have to be at this meeting now," sort of thing. I'm like, shit. So I had to I literally had 5 minutes to get there, so I ran down to it. And then when I arrived, they were like, "Oh, so glad that you're going to be involved for this for a few years." I'm like, oh, okay then. So yeah, I sort of got involved with that pretty quickly, but to be fair, it sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to getting into it, and I'm glad I did. But it was sort of that moment of, I've just given myself a lot more work to do now in another year.
A lot less football, a lot less PlayStation, a lot less pub. Great.
I know. my three main hobbies have gone.
You fucked up.
So. Today's topics, last night I was watching old YouTube videos, just scrolling through just before going to bed, and then the wonders of Buzzfeed appeared up.
Good old Buzzfeed.
I watched some of them, and I've never seen, for starters, I don't read The Sun. I point blank refuse. I will not click on any Sun link on Facebook. I will not read any Sun headline. I will not read anything to do with them, i.e. Dream Team, all that sort of thing. I will refuse point blank.
Right.
Mainly because it's a shite rag, and also to do with the whole Liverpool thing that happened in Hillsborough back in '89.
Right.
So, but anyway, I think BuzzFeed not maybe is as evil, but it's honestly the worst thing that's ever been created. Have you ever watched BuzzFeed videos or
I've seen a few. Aye.
Do you remember what they were called by any chance?
No.
Right, because actually I'll get onto the video later. But for those that don't know, BuzzFeed is how best to say it, a news publication company that was created in 2006, and this is how they describe themselves on their page, right? BuzzFeed is an American left-wing internet media company based in New York City. The firm is a social news and entertainment company with a focus on digital media, and they keep track of viral videos. It's their sort of quota.
Yep.
To be fair, they don't not do that, but it's just so awful. Have you ever
I've seen a lot of the videos, and most of them are funny.
Oh fuck off! You're not actually serious.
No, genuinely, I'll see some of the videos, and some of them are actually quite funny.
Really?
Aye.
Maybe it's just not my kind of humour then.
Viral videos.
Well, I'm not saying any viral video that is funny. I'm talking about BuzzFeed specific videos that they do themselves. I don't find funny.
I mean,
that's just my kind of humour. I can accept that. It's the people as well that get on it. So.
I think the actual BuzzFeed itself is shambolic, but
yeah, like so. Just give me a second. I'm going to go into BuzzFeed's website just to give you a little flavour. And I know you just can't see it at the moment. However, if you go and Google BuzzFeed, it's the first link. But Jamie, wouldn't you agree this is something that looks like a page that was maybe made in 1995?
I mean, this part here is like you get on BBC Sport. That's what I'm going to say. Yes. Nah. You want me to get the phone up and show you? Like that. That's BBC Sport.
I mean, you'll probably fuck the mic if you get your phone up as well. So
but in general,
I'm going to put away my phone in case the interference.
That's BBC. In. That's BBC Sport right there.
I mean,
the bottom part.
Debatable. But I think the important thing to remember is the thing that got me angry was, so say last night when I was doing more research into BuzzFeed, because I thought, do you know what, I actually kind of want to talk about it for the podcast when it comes up. BuzzFeed now, to I think the age demographic was 11 to 18-year-old is their main source of news.
Great, right.
Like, from the world. Now that's fair enough, like most of the people that view it, their demographic is in America, so I'm not saying like they must read BBC News or something, but do you not really think that maybe it's a bit bad that this generation's main source that it's getting from news is reading articles called like Party Central, 12 kids TV questions are impossible for British people to answer. We all know what kind of person you are based on your choice of best friend. Like, that is where people are getting their main sort of news income. It's basically like 2017 YouTube, but in media form.
I mean, it's not news. They don't cover news. I think that's bullshit.
Well, they may count it as news, but I certainly wouldn't count it as.
I wouldn't say it's
but
news.
I suppose, to be fair, that is subjective. But
They aim for 11 to 18 year olds, and they offer fun challenges and funny videos to a certain demographic. However, anything other than funny videos and like how to be we can choose your best friend and shit. These sort of things.
Quizzes.
I think realistically, what we're aiming at here is it's between 11 and 18 year olds. We're 19. We think they're shite.
I mean, I thought they were shite when I was 18. I thought they were shite when I was 17. I probably didn't know about it before then, but like.
Have you never scrolled through Facebook and seen a video for BuzzFeed and you've fucking barely laughed at it?
No, I can honestly promise you, hands down, I've never fucking barely laughed at a BuzzFeed video.
Almost guarantee you've went through Facebook.
I've maybe seen something, maybe in my head I don't know something's been BuzzFeed and I have laughed, but I've definitely not subconsciously, I've clicked on BuzzFeed videos before, but I've never subconsciously known to laugh at BuzzFeed videos when they've been on.
Fair enough. I know I have. I've laughed at a few of the videos.
But the one that pissed me off the most the other night, and it's a few years old, the video, and maybe you've seen, I don't know, it's quite famous when it blew up, was 36 questions women have for men, or 36 questions women have from white men. It's one of the two, I can't quite remember.
I can't say I have seen that, no, I've not.
I'm going to have to wait and watch when we're done. It's the most awful thing, BuzzFeed has this tendency of portraying white men in particular as the most evil sort of people that have ever existed. And so basically, to put in context, so it's three women, right, just sitting down behind colourful backgrounds, right, and they're basically saying everything they think that's wrong from men, and all the things they do that are wrong, and they want them to notice it. That's fine. That's, as a concept, that is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it literally opens with, how does it feel to be the same gender as Donald Trump? Because there's never been an evil woman before, has there? Not one running at the same time for office as Donald Trump has. And then you get other things like, why do you always have to manspread? You don't see us keep our arms open when we're trying to walk around. And then you get also other classic ones for to be fair, there was one or two good ones where they did bring up good part. I'm not going to say the whole video was shite, because they did bring up ones pay gap, which is obviously a big thing and obviously shouldn't exist. Yeah. But then it didn't help itself by saying, why do you think all women aren't funny? why do you think, why whenever you're talking about a woman behind, like a woman with your mates and that, do you not stand up for women like that are getting like mistreated between you and your lad mates sort of thing? Why, I'm trying to think of any more examples. But you get the mansplaining. Have you ever heard of mansplaining before?
I've heard of it.
Do you know what the definition is?
No.
Mansplaining is when a man explains something in a condescending way to a woman.
Right, okay.
And some of the examples that great old Buzzfeed used is like, I think you're a good writer, however, you put too much emotion into your writing. And what I got from that was maybe, just maybe, she was a good writer, but put too much emotion into her writing.
Aye.
And it's all these ones as well are like, I'm guessing the company is like over 50% female employees, but it's never what have women done wrong. It's never like what have minorities done wrong. It's always what white men in general have done wrong, and it really fucking pisses me off to see that sort of shit. Because yes, you get evil cunts that are white males, but do you know what? You'll also get evil Latino women as well running around the world. It's not just white men that are causing these problems. And imagine as well, right, if I made 36 questions for white women, right, and I brought up the same points they did, and it got the same amount of views as they did. How, like, I wouldn't have a YouTube career. I couldn't walk on the streets. I'd be fucking like killed at first sight.
You'd be hated a lot more, let's say that.
Yeah, but why is that? Why do they think like they can get away with saying these sorts of things?
These guys are all behind the screens as well, in a sense, but no, but the way I see it, I might see it to a different light to you. This 36 questions for white men.
Yeah, or men, I can't quite remember the title, but it's one of those.
If it's white men and we're claim racism against that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It happens as well for black men as well.
Right.
So it's, I mean, if I'm a black man and I'm sitting here and you're explaining that to me, I'm just going to be like, well, we get it, so do you. Shit happens. However, if it's 36 questions for men, I still think the points are shit. I mean, the one with when you're out with your lads, right?
You're talking about lasses behind your back.
Behind their back, right? Yeah. Fuck it, who the fuck cares? Like,
it's not even that though, right? Are you seriously going to tell me the women talk about men behind their backs?
Oh, they do. They bitch all the time.
So like,
so it swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, so if you can complain about the same sort of shit and not expect it back.
I mean, we'll go back to the source here. It's shite. Because women can get 36 questions about men can get 36 questions about them. And if it's white, you can do it for black, you can do it for Mexican, you can do it for Hispanic, whatever the fuck you want. It all comes back to, it's a shit concept, and it was by a shit.
It's by a shit fun, because I was watching a YouTube video last night that covered this one, and it's basically brought up the same points that we did there. But like, I went to, like he was reading out his comments that he got about the video that he made, and one of them was something like, a person said, You can't insult BuzzFeed. It's a massive worldwide corporation that employs thousands. How dare you? Well, Sports Direct and Poundland do the same thing, but they don't treat their employees with great things. But I remember, because when I heard that, I thought back, because in class, one of my teachers knows how actually like BuzzFeed works. So before BuzzFeed had its YouTube channel and everything, it had its online newsprints and articles and all that sort of thing. And as it they used to have designated writers, but obviously as it grew up, they had to post a new article every 30 minutes. They need a massive worldwide team. They can't have offices, that sort of thing. So the way it actually works to become a BuzzFeed writer, is that apparently you you submit your article, they look over it and they upload it in your name, right? All fine, but they don't pay you for that. So there's about, I'm going to put a rough guess, I'm going to guess maybe 100 employees from BuzzFeed are actually paid, but these thousands of poor sods that are doing basically all the dirty work for them aren't getting paid a cent.
Aye, but they put it in your name, so they've give you some.
Aye, they've given you credit, and then you can put on your CV, oh, I've done a piece for Buzzfeed.
Yeah.
Or multiple or whatever, but
that's my shite.
You know, yeah, but and then I suppose people could come back to me and say, oh, but it's work experience for them. That's fine, I suppose, to a certain extent. However, you know, they can't take all their ideas and can't print all their stuff without any work experience. Plus, also, these people aren't training them; they aren't giving them the, you know, the guidance.
They aren't giving them the experience.
Yeah, like all they've taught them how to do is how to open Word, write something, send it to them. That's it. They basically taught them how to write an email or do.
How to be used, pretty much.
How to be used. And people are saying they're this great company that stands out. Like the main thing like their channel is they like to stand up for the ethnic minority, which is a great thing. However, if you won't stand up even for your common people, why the fuck should I take you seriously about what you're going to produce?
Fucking shambolic. I mean, if somebody comes back to you and says work experience, that's past, and they're not getting experience.
I feel like you working at EE selling about maybe 2 phones a day, like your job is simply to sell 2 phones a day. They'll be like, oh, but you'll enjoy the work experience, won't you?
Aye. But like, no, shut the fuck up.
Another one as well was, and I was actually going to praise them for this, because although I didn't say I found the video funny, I actually enjoyed one of their videos. There was they did I thought it was one video, I'm really on to my point here. I thought I did one video called $1 pizza versus $300 pizza, I think.
Aye, I've seen that a lot on YouTube.
Aye, so like the comparison is basically that, for those that haven't seen it, is that I think it's 2 guys.
Aye.
Basically, they've got a task to go out and find a certain thing, this case being pizza, and they and then they go and like review a cheap one, a medium level one, and an expensive one, and they go around a different state, and that's very good because the chemistry between them is very good. They crack jokes off each other, they flow quite well. Plus, also each place they go to is obviously given the business like advertising.
Aye.
Plus, they're giving facts about like the food that they're speaking about. So it's actually a really well constructed piece. And I thought it was a one-off, and I thought, oh, maybe they should do more. No, I looked at the recommendations, right? Now, with most overused YouTube series, you can get maybe like, I don't know, maybe say like 10 parts or something out of something, yeah? Like that's doing it to the death. No, BuzzFeed have got a series on it, so they're currently on season 3, episode 8
of testing $1 to $1,000 things.
Yeah, basically, like that sort of price range. Yeah,
ridiculous. Absolutely.
So the one good thing they've actually done that I've seen personally, they fucking milked it to the ground beyond repair.
I mean, I've seen it on Calix. I don't know if you've seen it, but Calix's video. Yeah. He gets a $1 cake for McDonald's.
Yeah.
And then he gets a $1,000 cake.
No, it's fine as well to reenact. The difference is with Calix and all these other ones, they're not fucking doing season 3, episode 8 or whatever.
And they're also not doing it for the media. They're not doing it for news. They're doing it simply for views.
Yeah, and another like it's just it. The problem is as well, yeah, it's like so. Like most YouTubers, like, you know, you get usually 2 types of YouTubers, either the ones that upload daily or the ones that upload weekly. I don't know, like weekly, that's the sort of thing.
Sometimes monthly.
Yeah, but, you know, like daily's sort of, I think, the max that someone can do. I think daily is like definitely the max you can do and still produce good quality content each day, because a lot of time goes out of this. I mean, even to make this podcast, don't get me wrong, it doesn't take the ends of the earth, but you and me have to arrange 2 hours every single week, which we always have managed to do, but you know, it can be a struggle sometimes. 2 hours every week. Then I need to spend, although I only spend about like 10 minutes doing the edit, I still have to wait about another half an hour to 45 minutes to do like, think of the title, do the tags, you know, do the description, make sure everything's correct, upload it, see how it's doing for the first wee while, all that sort of thing. Yep. So to do that daily and for like a much obviously higher cost budget would be difficult. But BuzzFeed churn out something like, and like they've got multiple YouTube channels. I know each one's going to be in a different location done by a different team, but their main one, their BuzzFeed Red, I think it's called, they're like the main one that started, uploads 4 videos a day to their main one, and you've got some great content that I've seen on it, like Asians going blonde, and it's Asians dyeing their hair blonde, and then they go, wow, I'm blonde, and then they go back to the BuzzFeed offices and then they go, oh my god, you're blonde, and then that's
it, right, okay. You can tell why there's 4 videos a day then, because the content's shit.
It's not even that, like, how can you even, like, that's, fair play to them, they have to be able to come up with this shite, like, 4 times a day, and they're probably doing this in advance as well, because the sets are high quality, the camera work's high quality, you know, everything's at a high level, apart from the content, and I would argue as well, the people on it. Apart from that $1 to $1,000 challenge, then those people actually seem to be quite decent at presenting, but I'm not sure about the rest, shall I say.
The rest are woeful. Well, I suppose, I mean, daily content must be hard, it must be difficult.
I'm not denying.
Especially, like, you know, your Jake Paul.
Yeah, well, Joe, he's got a fucking team behind him, so...
Still daily content, mate, and good daily content, may I add. Your rice gums, you know. I'm
getting a new podcast, like, person to go with me. Host, that was the term I was looking for.
But, fucking dreadful, absolutely dreadful BuzzFeed videos.
BuzzFeed videos and BuzzFeed content, like, I'm not going to slant anyone that, because although BuzzFeed, like, I feel kind of annoyed at myself by this, but it's genuinely pissed me off, like, going through their things. Like, I know it shouldn't, I know it's just YouTube and all that, and media and stuff, but it does really sometimes fucking piss me off. But if you're into that sort of thing, cool, no bother, but just don't try and claim it's good news to me. Don't ever try and claim that it's good news. Enjoy it all you want, but never try and claim to me that it's good news.
Because it's not.
Definitely it's not.
No.
Second topic I wanted to go on to is, going on from BuzzFeed and typical things, i.e. me getting annoyed at it. Yeah. First world problems and pet peeves. What are your biggest pet peeves and first world problems that you have?
Pet peeves, things that I hate, isn't it?
Yeah, like wee things that shouldn't hate, like wee things you maybe shouldn't hate, but gets on your nerves. Right, so there's a couple for me. So one being BuzzFeed.
Right, I mean,
Another one for me can be like shit drivers. Shit drivers is one that it's quite like I feel kind of bad because it's one that's happened to me quite recently. But oh my god! So like, say at our college, there's like a one way in and one way out sort of road. It's only just wide enough for 2 cars, and our college car park's always full at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So I was coming back, one day, right, and there was this car, like there's 2 spaces literally right at the very end. 2, like me and some guy in front now were driving in. Went all the way down to the bottom. Bear in mind this is like beyond the length of the college and like on some, right? So it drove all the way down there. And then some guy was reversing out of his spot. And of course, the guy who had driven with me all the way down there decided he was going to be the good Samaritan and reversed all the way back the entire length of the thing. So I was stuck and had to do exactly the same.
Fuck's sake, that does piss me off.
I know, it's like fucking 10 minutes late to class just because I couldn't fucking park my car.
That really does piss me off. What I will say is I've not got a pet peeve as such, right? Or
you know, I mean, like most people have like some. Maybe you can't think of one, but like most people have like some like a common one's like people that chew with their mouth open or like chew loudly. It's like something like that.
I think it's I do hate loud eaters that do chew with their mouth on. However, I wouldn't call it a pet peeve because I can tolerate it after I tell them to fucking shut the fuck up. They tend to do it, but in general, I can tolerate it. See if somebody else doing it, I can tolerate it. I do hate it though, as a bastard when somebody says that does annoy me. It's
such a lovely noise.
And see people who drink with a pinky.
I used to actually do that when I was a kid.
Fucking hate that. That is a pet peeve. Good point. That is a fucking cunt. I hate it. I actually hate it. It's fucking such a dickish move.
From now on, when I'm drinking on the podcast,
honestly, my manager does it, and every time I see it, I keep my mouth shut. But it's like, I'm like, oh, fucking stop! Fucking hate it. It's like posh fucking Queen of England shit. I hate it.
Aye, it's me that likes it. I actually did that when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, that's Phil. I would never silly myself doing that. It's absolutely pitiful.
There's actually a pet peeve of my own that I do.
Something you do.
Yeah, like something I personally do, and I wish I could fix it, but I don't seem to be able to. It's like a lot of people struggle to understand me, and it's one that really fucking annoys me. It's not even like. Sometimes it's with the way I speak, because I've got that Stirling accent and Stirling slang that sometimes James give me the face of, oh my god, I would never do that.
Aye.
Fuck off.
No,
you do it far more than me.
You know one thing, right? I don't know. You can't obviously control it, but there's one thing that I recognise all the time with you on the on Skype or on like the microphone. Was when you say something and then you repeat it, but in a very low voice.
Yeah, no, a lot of people say that to me, that I do that, and it really pisses me off.
I don't know. I think it's quite fascinating.
No, but like that's the part. I don't even realise that I'm doing it until someone tells me.
It's like I remember like we would play pro clubs on FIFA, and then you'd be like, play the ball through. I'd be like.
See, like that, I actually want to fucking knock myself out when I hear that.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's
no, but it's like it's so fucking annoying. It makes me look like such a pretentious cunt as well, and I hate it so bad.
I would see the bad side in it if you were like, pass the ball through.
No, but
I would get that, but
I did it much more when I was away, like not away, but like 11 to 13 I did it the most.
I think it was fascinating, especially the first time I'd heard that. It was like,
do you hear like every time we speak at least once?
No.
Is it just occasionally?
It's occasional.
That's good. I'm glad of that.
It's mostly when you're over the mic on Skype and stuff. It's not so much in person. I'll maybe hear you once or twice in person. Like, see, it tends to be when you're no next to me. See, if you're walking out to the toilet or whatever, you'll say something, you'll say it again, but no one realise you're doing it. But when you're in front of me, you've never.
To be fair though, I think I might know where it comes from. So, I mean, I know you didn't know me in primary school, but you certainly said to me beforehand when we were in the start of high school that I was quite shy and quite quiet. I was really shy, like especially in primary school. I would not often be ignored, but because I only raised my voice occasionally, like not many people like would notice it as such. So like. If there's a great discussion going on and then I'd pipe up because like they hadn't heard anything from me for the rest of the time, they didn't think he would be the one to talk, so it's just like, oh, we are speaking, so maybe it's me trying to like make sure my point's getting across. I don't know, I might be bullshit, but I need to go to a linguistics expert. Yeah, I do actually now. I can't even say the fucking word.
The thing is, see when you're saying like a big long sentence or a big long paragraph, you never say it again. It's like one or two, maybe 3-4 word sentences. And you'll say it back to yourself. Well, not back to yourself, but you know what I mean. Like you'll say it again.
I wonder as well if it's like a way for me to check myself, because I've always struggled with the dyslexia and what to say sort of in moments. I don't know if it. I don't know. Would it come from the dyslexia? I don't know. It could maybe because. Well, put it this way, I take longer to think about things than most people do, and I'm quite bad usually at jumping ahead with what I'm thinking with what I'm saying rather than instead of thinking about it, which this podcast probably picks up a lot of. I don't know, and maybe from that that's where the problems lie. But hey, I don't know. Can you think of anything else then that folk do or you do maybe? Is there anything that you do you wish you could get like, well, I mean everyone can get rid of the problems, but is there anything that you do that you notice that you don't like?
No, it's not something that I don't know, it's not something that I mean to do, but it's something that could probably be avoided, is the way I change accents all the time. No, when I'm talking to people. Right, so see, the boys in the shop, They do it more than me. But see if somebody who's English comes into the store to talk to us. Somebody's put an English twang onto their accent. I don't know why. I'm the one that's I don't typically do it, right? If
I saw you doing that with all my mates, then you'd be the one getting the most.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like I can do all sorts of accents.
No, I'm not saying you can't do an accent. I'm just saying. Well, I think I've said to you before, I think you're like the least posh person that I've ever met. Which isn't a bad thing. I actually love the way your character goes about.
In what sense so least? I always get mistaken. See in the shop, customers come in, I get asked, where about in Glasgow are you from? I'm like, I'm not for Glasgow. I stay in Stirling.
I mean, maybe it's because the thick Stirling accent's becoming more of a new thing. It's sort of...
Well, people say they would never guess them for Stirling, but then when like my manager, she's from Glasgow, she comes through, and then she goes, "Nah, you don't sound anything like a Glaswegian would."
Wow.
And it's like I know I don't, but see when I hear myself, sometimes I do.
Oh.
Aye.
Is your more Glaswegian?
Nah.
Are they from Stirling here as well?
Aye. The only person is Amy. She's from Glasgow.
Maybe you're getting it off her. Maybe you're getting some first slang off her.
Potentially. I don't know if it's slang. It's more
like the actual way you enunciate.
Aye.
I'll be coming from her as well. Like if you spend enough time around someone, you'll pick up some of their habits.
Aye, that's it. You should hear a mum's accent, but see when I go through and people go, "Are you from Glasgow? What about?" No, and then I go through and you speak to a mum. And what's happening? I was like, oh god. Oh.
It's nice you portrayed Amy's mum as an actual mutant.
Oh well, she has a Celtic fanny. But I think that's one thing that, like, is a pet peeve of mine when other people, it's not me personally, but other people in the show, we had an English guy in the day.
Yeah.
And the advisor speaking to him was like, "Yeah, I mean, of course you can do that." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Speak Scottish, you can understand. And
no.
It's when you get a foreign person in and he's had to put like R when it's French. Like honestly.
I wonder if that's embedded to us from culture though, like from
I don't know.
watching TV and movies with that sort of thing in it. Maybe it thinks
It
probably must be a mental thing. So there's no, like, you wouldn't deliberately fucking go out your way to do it.
Well, the thing is, if you've got we get a lot of Africans in coming over for college and uni and stuff, right? We'll have to speak slow. That's understandable. Like,
that's fine.
Do you know, like, top up blah blah blah, or like a Chinese person, you need to explain it to them, but you need to be really slow and like proper say your words. Whereas French people come in, they understand you fine, but then you'll get the odd person in the show that go, "Yeah, you know," and it's like they can hear you in English. They speak English. Let them speak to you in English. I never personally do it. I get mixed up for Glasgow and Stirling all the time, and that annoys me. Not that I would be embarrassed to be for Glasgow.
Yeah.
But I would be embarrassed to be for Glasgow. So.
Because you're appreciated from where you're from.
Aye.
I think that's quite strange. Folks say to you, "You're a Glaswegian," because I think you and me talk quite similar to a certain extent.
The thing is, I think when I'm talking to customers, they never ever hear like words get like Ken getting used. I never use Ken.
I mean, that's just from like personal experience in the shop. So that isn't going to be from like.
I don't know, like, because a lot of folk in the shop, we've got somebody from Allan. She always Ken Ken like.
But she speak to customers like that.
Aye.
See, that's surprising because I try my best to tone that out when I'm speaking to the customers, mainly because I don't want to get into shit from the bosses.
Nah, see, we have to. When I thought the first time I went into retail, I was like, "Fuck, I can't swear, I can't speak like a tit. I've got to speak firm and polite." Fuck, was that wrong?
Really?
Fuck, was that wrong? And well, I don't know, but in our show, somebody comes in, you're meant to greet them. "Hello, welcome to AE Sterling. How may I help?" Never fucking hams. Somebody comes in, "What's happening, mate? Sit down. Let's do your upgrade." That sort of thing. All the time happens. Do you imagine walking into Glasgow, like a rough end, east end of Glasgow, into the, let's say, Argyle Street? You walk in, do you expect to be welcome, grab a seat, let me take you through your upgrade? No. In Glasgow, what's happening, bud? Sit down, we'll talk you through this. Like that.
They don't want to be treated like idiots or like you're better than them, you want to be on the same level.
Well, the motto was like, treat them the way you want to be treated, as well as talk to them how they expect to be spoken to.
So if it's your typical band coming in, you speak to them in your typical band.
Be normal. Like don't put on a dickish accent because you think you need to. I think there's certain occasions, see if you get an head in, "Oh mate, this isn't working right," then you've got to be like, "Look pal, what do you want me to do?" Like that sort of thing. You've got to speak to them like that. You've got
to communicate on their level. That sounds so fucking like.
It sounds bad, but
you need to communicate on these
delinquent level. It is bad, but it is true. And we get like a lot of farmers in, like posh speaking farmers.
I didn't realise that was an E, sort of.
Well, we covered most of the UK. Just saying.
Stop fucking... Until E pays us, stop fucking plugging the E.
Just fucking saying, we cover the most of the UK.
Okay, Joe, I'll do my Dobies plug. Stop going to Dobies.
So we are covering the most of the UK.
Right.
We got a lot of farmers in, because we've got the rural places covered with, at least 3G, 4G.
Oh, like good signal, yeah.
Aye. So you get them in, and then you've got to speak to them in in a sort of fucking more up street manner, shall we say? Like, how is it I can do this for you? You can never use slang because you never get it, genuinely. See if
do you struggle with that, like going from an environment where you've always used slang term to like really test yourself and not trying your best to use any of it? Like even at the start, did you really struggle with that?
Nah, because at the start I was like, oh fuck, this is not what I expected. Slang all the time.
But what about when these farmers came in?
When these farmers come in, you've got to adjust. Sometimes you'll hit it with, well, I don't know, or which is normal, but the way the accent comes away, they'll be like, sorry. Or you'll go, I think it's just a system issue, let me just check it out.
Yeah.
Aye, and they'll go, excuse me?
No, a classic Sterling thing of not pronouncing our T's properly, or at all sometimes. Butter is a classic. Or water.
Aye, I know, but...
Oh, I don't care divulging then away from what we were on originally, but do you ever feel like your appearance or the way you come across, like you sometimes, because like you and me I think are both never really, like we've always like made our appearance what we've wanted it to be, certainly since like I was a teenager I made it what I've wanted to be like.
Right.
I genuinely, like, well no, I do give a fuck in terms of what I'm wearing, like I want to wear that, however if it makes me look nerdy or chavvy or whatever, I generally don't give a fuck. Unless like of course the occasion like requires me to look, fancy.
If I am asked by either my mum, dad or the written invitation to say dressed casual, smart.
Smart, yeah.
I will turn up in a pair of joggies. Quite happily.
I know that's like, I mean, you and me have never really, to a certain extent, given a fuck about it.
No, I do not give a flying fuck.
Does that ever annoy you to a certain extent? Because I got reminded about it today, because, yesterday, when I was in Nando's with my college mates, I can't mind, we were talking about like, the first time we all met each other, like in class. One of my mates was like, oh yeah, no, I just thought you were a stalling crackhead, I'm not gonna lie. Like, see if the way you like dressed, appeared, the way you spoke, I thought you are like the worst person ever, and she's like, I thought all costs I'm never going to be friends with you, but like you're completely the opposite to that.
It is one of those ones where you'll get the person who judges you before they actually speak to you, and it's purely based on whether you're wearing joggies or whether you're wearing jeans, and it's like, realistically, I spend 50 quid on a pair of Adidas joggies, or I spend a tenner on a pair of jeans. I'm more classy, I'm spending more money on joggies. You know what I mean? If we're really going to go fucking technical, it comes into cost, doesn't it? Like, most people are like, oh, your appearance is disgusting, it's only worth £100. Alright, I've got a pair of shoes on that are worth 90, my Adidas joggies that are maybe worth 50, and I'll probably wear like maybe a Fred Perry polo shirt. 50 quid. I mean, that's 150, well, sorry, that's a lie. That's almost £200. Whereas somebody will wear jeans, maybe worth 14, 15 quid out of Primark.
Put less effort into the attire, and you're giving the shit for it.
We're giving the shit for it because it's no right in the society. It's the same way like gym, like you've got like lassies have got to wear leggings. It's not the case. Like,
oh shit.
Aye, let them wear whatever the fuck they want.
If I saw jeans if you really want.
See, the thing is, if I saw somebody turn up to this is the only time I would judge them. If they turned up to with a pair of jeans, actually working out, I'd be a bit worried. I'd be look mate, you didn't wear jeans to a gym. You can if you want, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, no, but I was thinking back after I got that comment, right, especially when I was like 16, I'm not joking, I probably had about 15, like, because you know like when you go through like the teenage and early like college life, you like meet so many new people. I'd probably in that time, right, met about 15 different people, and after about like the second or third time, like they'll say to me, "Oh, here, I actually thought, you know, like you're completely different than I first thought you were going to be. I thought you were going to be like a complete Ned, and I didn't want to really associate myself with you." And I feel both good and bad in the same way, because I'm thinking,
I don't know where they get the impression. Like, seriously.
What, for me being that?
I'd seriously
don't. They say, like, usually the way is because of my thick southern accent, the way I sit, the way I talk, the clothes that I wear is like the main giveaway.
I say
like,
your accent gives you, the way you speak and the accent you give off is definitely posh as fuck. Like, I don't know where they get the Ned thing from. I really don't. I think it's absolutely
posh as fuck.
Aye.
I'm surprised by that.
Bear in mind, you came for the best village voted in the UK, mate.
Just outside, mate. No, that's another thing actually that I'm getting on to with later then.
So, being from there, wouldn't signal that you'd be posh at that. But
no, I'm not saying like, yeah, because they don't know where I'm from, or they might not know that area. I'm not saying cause I'm... Plus also as well, people can change just because you're from that area doesn't mean you won't go down a different route.
That's it.
But no, I do feel both good and bad in the same regard, because I'm thinking, yeah, do you know what, I get to wear whatever the fuck I want, and the actual person that I am gives across, you know, I'm not a complete dickhead, I'm not, I don't want to associate with like the 14-year-old binge drinkers, well, not at least anymore, 14-year-old binge drinkers that, you know, start on folk for no reason sort of thing. I like to think I'm better than that, and thankfully most of the time my personality gives it across. But also at the same time I'm thinking, great, like basically whenever I meet a new person I have to put in an effort, because I don't want to change what the fuck I wear for people.
No.
I want to wear on that day, like providing I have the clothes, I want to wear on that day what I want to wear that day. You know, I'm at a point in my life where thankfully I can afford my own clothes, I can make my own fashion decisions. Well, apart from like £1,000 clothes or whatever.
Fucking,
but
£200 Gucci belt and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know, it annoys me and obsessed with it.
The thing is, right, now, see if I could wear a pair of joggies and a knee polo shirt to work, I fucking definitely
hell yeah.
Like, I
would wear trackies into my work easily and make it so much better.
The thing is, and the company sees that, right, so what they're doing is we have to wear jeans, and we're allowed our smart, like, you know, whatever trainers you want, you could wear them, they could be red, blue.
Can you wear like whatever colour jeans you have to wear, or kids have to like
black or dark?
Navy, yeah.
It's going to be dark. But they're bringing in hoodies for us. Now I've already got an EE hoodie. But they're bringing in actual hoodies that we need to wear as uniform. And it's got the EE badge, and it's just a proper hoodie. I don't think, obviously you're not going to walk about with a hood up in the shop anyway, but I assume that would be forbidden. What I will say is
just walking up with your hood up like, you what, mate?
Aye. So I mean, walking up with the hood up's probably going to be a no-go. But in general, they're bringing in hoodies. It's clear to see where the way it's gone is. Everybody, you know, I'd go as far as to say it's like 60% of the world will probably wear joggies on a daily basis. 100%.
Like, do you mean outside or inside as well? Like, as well, most of the people as well that complain about it still wear trackies when they're indoors, like, to relax sort of thing.
I wouldn't be seen outside by that. Like, fuck you. You would.
Does that really annoy you though? Like, it's like, do you get that as well? You maybe feel like you have to give off a better impression.
Nah, I honestly couldn't give a flying fuck. Like, I wear it whenever I want. No,
I'm not saying like you have to wear, but like maybe do you feel like you're at a disadvantage when you first meet new people? Like you have to.
Nah, because I mean it depends on who I'm meeting and realistically. But see, like on a team night out, if they're all going to the pub, like just gone up to like the Kilted or Boozy, right, and they're just going for a few drinks after work, and they phone me, say, Jamie, come up, have a few beers, and then go home. I'll turn up in joggies and a polo shirt.
Yeah.
Not one of them will judge me anymore. But then, say we had a new start, I would still turn up in joggies. Even though I'm meeting them for the first time, I would still turn up in joggies.
Because you want to get across who you are.
Aye, like, you're going to come to know me because we're going to be working with each other.
You might as well know me, not a fake version of me.
Aye, I'm not turning up in jeans on my day off because I can't be asked.
Aye.
But
there's back to what I was going to say a second ago, which you reminded me of argument I was having with one of my friends from college, right? I reckon, I'm dead middle class, yeah.
Right.
I don't exactly know what the correct definition of middle class is, or I don't know if there's a line or whatever. Right now, I grew up in the second biggest street in Stirling. It's beside, as you said before, the poshest area,
voted the best village.
Voted best village 2015, 2016. You know, I went to a decent state school. I went to a decent high school. I'm going to.
Wow. Well,
let's not lie here. Stirling High School is probably the best out of the Stirling ones.
Back up a minute. I would say, as much as I fucking despise it, I would say St Woden's is up there. Like St Woden's is.
I haven't been to St Woden's. I don't know anyone from St Woden's personally, so I can't comment.
It's a very alright school.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, like, although I didn't have, like, you know, my parents weren't rich, but, you know, like, at Christmas I got, like, toys, I got, you know, treated. And even from then, you know, I live in a flat that I pay for myself now. Okay, it's not in the nicest area in the world. But I can, I mean, well, it's perfect location-wise, like, I'm dead centre of town. And also, you know, I've got a car, which I mostly pay for myself now. Unless I put my own clothes and that. I think that's the definition of middle class. Maybe not the way I dress or perceive myself to other people, but I think I'm middle class. What would you say I am?
I would go with that, aye.
What would you say you are?
Middle class as well, no.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that, I don't live in my own flat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you still, okay, maybe you don't live in the nicest area still, and however, you know, you pay for everything yourself now because of the wage you're on. You know, if you wanted to, you could move out and live by yourself quite happily, couldn't you?
Aye.
You know, so I think, like, I mean, I don't see why folks say that isn't middle class.
I know.
I'm not like, put it this way, I'm not like thinking, I'm not going my day to day life thinking, fuck, what am I going to do for food, what am I going to do for a job, what am I going to do. You know, I think we're quite fortunate, and I think
that's pretty.
I think it's almost insulting in a way to class us as lower or middle class, because these people have to work so much harder than we do for like the basics in life that we thankfully don't need to.
The thing is, we work hard, and
we do, absolutely do.
But because of the privileges we've got and we've had, like through childhood and stuff,
getting lucky as well, I suppose.
I definitely say middle class.
So it's getting to that time of the year now. We are, what's the date today? The
18th of October.
18th of October. Getting close to Halloween.
Oh, fuck off.
See, this is what I wanted, because I knew you'd fucking hate Halloween, right?
It's not even that. I mean, realistically, if you're going to mention 18th of October, I would hope you were going to follow it up with, we're only a certain amount of days for the Apple launch, you know? The exciting times for me.
Jamie, stop fucking promoting EE. I'm actually going to fucking call you from now on bits about
the exciting times,
Jamie,
mate.
I will put more work into this just to call you.
If you live in the Stirling area next to the EE store in Stirling, come and visit me. We'll talk.
And sorry now that we've just returned that to cow what Jamie just said there.
It's appalling. I can't believe you've told me about Halloween. Who the fuck cares?
No, that's the point though I wanted to make it, because another thing, when I was doing my research on Buzzfeed last night.
Oh great, right.
Right. Out of a poll done, yeah, what do you think people between the ages of 11 to 19 said that was their favourite holiday? Bear in mind, the options
my favourite holiday.
Like the favourite holiday, right? So I think the options were, I think you had Christmas, your birthday, which isn't a holiday, but they put it there. Christmas, your birthday, Halloween, summer, and probably felt like spring or something. What do you think was the favourite?
Me personally, I would say summer, right?
Yeah,
because that 7-week break was fucking amazing. However, normal terms, I would go with Christmas.
Yeah, right. No, by like I think about 67% voted for Halloween.
I'm gonna say it's fixed straight away. There is fucking no way. I'm saying it's fixed.
Why do people love Halloween so much?
I'm saying it's fixed. It's BuzzFeed. I'm saying it's fixed.
No, wait, was it? I can't remember. It was like it was either BuzzFeed or a BuzzFeed-esque site.
Right, it's fixed. Or it's probably 8 people have voted. 2 people or 3 people have went for Halloween, and then the rest have voted for maybe Christmas and that. It's fixed. It's absolute horseshit is what I'm going to say.
Halloween.
What is Halloween?
It's a day. It's a day where you dress up and get, like. Don't get me wrong. Saying like the last 2 years, I've enjoyed it more because like it's basically like a joke. Aye,
it's a piss
that's
up.
the point though, right? Do you know what I don't get though, right? So these folk that like, see when I right, so doing like childhood, I did the Halloween shit until I was about 7, 8, I think. Then I stopped and I didn't do a single year of it, obviously, because I was too fucking old for that. Then it got to about 16, and obviously then that's when it becomes sort of a piss up night. And that's where I began to enjoy it, right? But this thing was taken from 11-year-olds to, what was it? I said 18 now. Yeah.
18.
Yeah. Why is that demographic that enjoying Halloween the most? You're too old to do it then, and you're too young to be able to get booze easily, so there's no way that that's happening.
Aye. Again, absolute horseshit.
I don't know, it's so overrated, doesn't it?
Did it tell you how many people have voted? No.
No, I didn't, so yeah, okay, it could be.
Nah, it's fixed.
It's
pish.
It's just the way as well. If
it isn't fixed, genuinely, like, fucking, that is obscene. Like, why do you enjoy it so
I think someone did put a comment down as well saying, like, because they wanted folk to elaborate on it, it's like, it's not just Halloween, it's the whole month of, like, October. I'm just like, what the fuck's good about October? Like, genuinely.
Apple launch, iPhone 10.
Shut up. No, I'm actually being serious. I'm genuinely being serious now, stop. We're iTunes famous now, mate. Once you start paying us...
I'm bigging up Apple here. Bigging up Apple.
Fuck Apple, I'm going to
iPhone 10 launch, in your iTunes and that, It's all linked in, mate.
Yeah, and if you buy your Apple iPhone 10, then you can listen to the Sit and Chat podcast in very high definition quality.
On iTunes, with your 6 months free Apple Music if you want as well.
Yeah, say Apple, pay us.
I'm just saying, like, it led to a good thing there.
Yeah, no, Halloween is a fucking...
And October isn't that much.
Yeah, I know, like, it was good in October. Like,
besides, it's 2 months away for Christmas.
No, but, like, think about it, like, what's good... I think, like, folk are, like, these... Sorry to bring it back to more Buzzfeed stereotypes, but it's this typical white girl sort of impression. You get your spiced pumpkin lattes or what. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what it is. But also we don't have a Starbucks in Stirling, so I didn't know.
We did though.
Did we?
Aye. Oh, tell me you don't remember?
No.
What, mate? You know where Sainsbury's local is?
Yeah.
Right across. See if you come at Sainsbury's local, right across. You know the building that sits there?
That was Costa. That wasn't
No. That was Starbucks before.
No, wait, before Costa.
Yeah, it was Starbucks. They changed it.
I'm
to Costa.
really surprised they got
Costa needed a bigger unit, so they moved around to buy us.
Why? Wait, hold on. I'm really surprised. Isn't like Starbucks one of the most successful companies out there? Why'd they get rid of the shop?
I don't know. I don't know if they were making business where they were. And I don't know if
that's quite a good spot though. You're literally like the biggest shop front on that street.
Smack bang in the middle of the centre. I'd say it's a good. But then again, why would Costa move? Besides the fact they need a bigger unit, you would make do if you were making that amount of money though. I don't know. But that's where Starbucks was.
Also, like what else you get? You get cold pissing down rain. You get I don't know what else do you get with fucking October? Scary movies. There you go. There's another one. You get.
Well, I suppose.
Because
your Sky box office kicks off.
I don't know. Are you a fan of scary movies?
I am not.
I think they're pish most of them, to be honest.
I think more of them are funny, and that just isn't
the point of it.
And it's no funny. Like some of the shite. That's shit. Tell you what though, that the movie It.
The new one.
Aye. There's a few bits in that make me want to watch it. Besides that, pure pish.
Yeah, like my mates as well were big into horror movies growing up. And don't get me wrong, see when I was younger as a kid, it was because like I was scared. But like, see as I grew older, I just thought these are like shite. Why would I watch this when there's like a comedy or a thriller on? Like I know it's down to personal taste once more, but like you get the fun, you get like. No, the movies at the end of the day are fun. Why the fuck is it like a Wayne am I really want to spend my time fucking shit myself at what's going to jump out and scream?
The thing is, Amy's made me watch all the paranormal activities. Right?
Yeah, are they good, bad?
They're alright. I won't lie, they're alright. They're no shite. They're no scary. There is some jump scares. You're like, oh,
classic jump scares. Who doesn't love them?
So I watched that. And then me and Duncan went to the cinema and we watched Kingsman.
Oh, Kingsman 2. Oh.
What a fucking movie.
That is a great film.
What a fucking good
Why? Yeah,
film.
why would you spend your time watching shit like that?
Aye,
when
why
Kingsman
watch
2
Paranormal Activity? Go and watch Kingsman 2. What a fucking film.
That is
Absolutely fucking brilliant.
That was a fucking.
Have you seen it?
Movie. Yeah, no, it was a brilliant film.
What a film. Like, absolutely amazing. And comparing that, I would rather watch that, I would rather watch a comedy. And see if I was to choose between a movie.
I think I genuinely might actually rather prefer watching a rom-com over
Oh,
a horror
for sure.
movie.
100%. I can tolerate rom-coms. I actually quite enjoy it.
A lot I can't tolerate, but like some of them I can tolerate.
See the ones that are maybe like, oh Julia, like that shit. Like, no, I'm not into that. But see, like if it's an Adam Sandler rom-com, I could tolerate it. It's good.
Aye. Fair enough. Is Kingsman then your most favourite movie you've seen recently?
Oh, 100%. What a fucking film.
What's the best movie you've seen this year?
I'd say either Kingsman 2 or I'd go as far to say it's Fast and Furious is up there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Aye, no I would.
Right, no, I'm skipping. I'm not even fucking getting into details. You and I both. What's wrong with you? You even fucking agreed with me after we seen the fifth one. Rather, they've gone downhill.
I'm not saying they haven't. I'm saying they still managed to make it interesting, and they still managed to make me pay for it. Still managed to make me enjoy it to a certain extent.
Okay.
I won't say it's a favourite because it's no. Kingsman is probably my favourite film this year. What a fucking film!
So do you go to the cinema much?
To watch what?
Like just in general, do you go to the cinema much?
I don't go often unless I'm invited or I want to go and I ask somebody else. Like Duncan came in and he showed me, was like, "What, you go to cinema tonight and see Kingsman 2?" And no, I'll no lie, I'm typically I watch a rom-com and I love comedies. Anything outside that,
not a fan.
I'm not one for trying something new, like action movies. I've seen all the James Bonds. I like them.
James Bond films are great.
Kingsman, I looked at it, I saw the trailer, I was like, looks alright. Fine, we'll go and watch that. Did I want to go and pay £13 for something?
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah. No, I shouldn't. I forgot.
Hold on, right?
Yeah.
I'd seen Kingsman 1, didn't realise it until I'd got to the cinema.
Ah,
right?
Okay.
So I'd seen the trailer, I was like, oh, this actually looks quite fascinating. We'll go watch it, aye, right, cool. Went there, sat down, popcorn in hand. Kingsman 1, blah 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 blah. Duncan goes, aye, I have seen this. Genuinely, it was like fucking, you know that That's So Raven, that sort of moment, like into the future. And then obviously the what's his name? I think he gets shot. Galahad.
Is it Colin Firth? No,
aye.
That's the same one.
I know his name in the movie Galahad. When he gets shot, but then.
I mean that movie was great and he's a great actor, but I think they should have stuck their guns and not brought him back for the second one. I think it would have been better for the film if they didn't. The movie did have. The problem was that I was saying to my mates, right, I fucking loved that movie. The problem is now though, because I've been taught how to analyse movies now, is that I can now see the flaws.
Aye, what's going to happen, stuff like that.
It like genuinely pains me now because like, see that movie, yeah, I loved it, but there were like certain things that just
you knew they shouldn't be there.
Well, it was that like, so spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen the movie, I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basically, right, so you know the Elton John sort of thing?
Aye.
That was fucking done to death, right? That should, like...
they ripped the piss out of that.
Like, especially, you know, like when they broke into the compound and started shit and he was, like, kicking the shit out of bad guys? That shit should have been gone. That shouldn't have been included in it.
Not even that. Even if that, end it there. End it there with Elton John's scene. End it there. Then, carry on.
Another thing was, I don't think I should have brought Colin Firth back. I thought it was like, don't get me wrong, you're still good in the film, but I think like staying dead would have been better.
I think it needed it for the ending though.
Maybe, but at the same time, maybe they could have found like, I don't know. I know it's cliche, but they could have maybe found video messages they left from or something like that.
But I don't know, but would it have been exciting? And the bit at the end before they went into the compound when Big Man starts singing Old Lang Syne, Magie.
Yeah, no, that was a great fucking. But
what a moment that was! What a moment! Should have happened. I don't know.
No, I thought that was well done. Anything else? There was something else I can't remember off the top. Oh yeah, see when in the first scene how like the first movie how the most famous parts like recreate the bar scene where he like beats the shit out of the guys.
Aye.
When they tried to recreate that, I didn't think that needed to be in there. And I thought the movie itself was about 10 minutes or 15 minutes too long. If they got rid of that, then. But don't get me wrong, it's like a solid like 8.5 out of 10 movie for me. I fucking loved it.
Aye.
It's probably almost as good as the first one. Very rare that movies get that these days. So yeah, the final thing before we get into Premier League fixtures, which I want to go over you with, was obviously we're less than 2 months away now before the end of 2017. For the end of 2017, yeah, right.
Aye.
Do you have any goals or ambitions? Like everyone does the whole New Year's resolution push. I want to start it early. What's your October to end of December New Year's resolution? Do you have anything you want to like improve, make better?
Absolutely not. No, not that I can think of. No, not at all. Have you got one yourself?
I want to lose weight. I want to be thinner for the start of the new year. I don't want to do the whole push of January I'm going to come get fit, because that never happens. No one ever does that. I want to make like, because especially now if you start now, then
you want to eat like fucking nobody's business at Christmas and no worry.
Yeah, you want to. Well, one, obviously you want to do that, but you want to enjoy yourself. Like come Christmas times when I'll get fucking rammed up the arse with coursework anyway. So I want to. When it comes to that sort of time, trust me, there'll be plenty of times where I'll be sitting in my flat ready to try to do this work, and I'm like, am I fuck cooking? I'm ordering a takeaway in.
Fair point.
So if I can, lose a wee bit of weight before then that's the case. So shall we go into the Premier League fixtures then?
I suppose so.
Something good happened last week if you're listening. All I'll say is that Jamie has been fucked over by me and my nearly perfect Premier League predictions.
Most important word being nearly.
Nearly. Better to pay this way. It was a lot better than your 3 or 4 that were correct.
Still 3 or 4 correct.
Yeah, but it now means I think I'm in the lead.
No, you're 4 points behind.
No, I'm not. I can't be.
No, we worked this out before we started. It was 4 points.
Oh, I fucked up. I put your points.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot, Liam. Right, anyway.
I think I'm now 1 or 2. I think I'm either 1 point ahead or 2 points behind you now. I'll sort it when we're done, okay?
Fucking idiot.
Right. West Ham v Brighton.
I went with West Ham.
Draw. Chelsea, Watford.
Fucking piss. Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea. Huddersfield v Man U.
United.
Man City v Burnley.
I went with City.
Newcastle Palace.
I went with Castle.
I went with Newcastle. Stoke v Bournemouth.
I went with Bournemouth.
I went with the same. Swansea v Leicester.
I went with City.
I went with Swansea.
Right, can we stop there? Wait a minute. Mandan just got sacked for Leicester.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shakespeare.
Don't think that should have happened. May I just add. However,
They were 18th in the table.
They were. However, Palace were fucking...
Yeah,
it's the same situation as Palace, right? What I will say is, now that he's gone...
You think they're going to come back? To be fair, that could happen, right?
I think there's...
I told you this before though.
Like, they want to try to play under Shakespeare, but they needed the shock that he's
No,
gone.
don't get me wrong, and they could do what happened to when Ranieri got sacked and Shakespeare came in. They might have the same effect. They might pile on, but I've said this before. I like Swansea look like a half decent team this season. I fancy them to do bits against lower sides.
Agreed, but I'm sorry.
Southampton v West Brom.
I went with Southampton.
Same. Everton v Arsenal.
I went with Arsenal.
Same. And Spurs v Liverpool.
I went with Liverpool.
I went with draw.
Nah, not after Man United, not a chance. I've got a point there.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, right, back next week. I think we're going to have Keelan on if I can get him out of his bed and out of his flat, which might be a struggle. If not, there'll be someone different on. Anyway, enjoy this one, mate. Until we see you next time, I've been Liam Whyte.
And I've been Jamie Allan.
I'll catch you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.